Won't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say? Christmas Eve is coming soon, now you dear old man. Whisper what you'll bring to me, tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black, with your pack you'll creep. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled, Nellie wants a picture book, yellow, blue, and red. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give the rest. Choose for me, dear Santa Claus, you will know the best.
Hello! How's everybody? Welcome to the 5th night of Randy's Jingle Ball. Live coming to Facebook and YouTube. There it is. The 5th night of 12 nights. Why? Because one night of Jingle Ball isn't enough. That's why. If you are just tuning in for the first night, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. This year, it looks a little different for everyone, and it especially looks a little different for touring artists, especially this one that usually has her Jingle Ball in California. It's one night jam-packed of music with friends and loved ones, and lots of music, lots of storytelling, lots of cheer. And obviously, I'm not able to do that this year. And I thought, how can I bring the magic of one of my most favorite nights of the year to everyone that I love so that new people can get to experience it? And I thought, why don't I just host a virtual Jingle Ball right from my living room and maybe do it for, 17 hours? No, that's not going to work. How can I fit everyone that I want to have on the stage in? I can do 12 nights. That's right. And that's what I decided to do. So I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, Karen. Hi. Let's see who's on. Hi, Will. That means Gabby is on. Yes. Hi, Shondell. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you. Oh, and Jennifer Petrai is on too. Hey, Columbia is being represented tonight. Shondell is on. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We have a great show for you tonight. Some of my very favorite people are going to perform for you tonight, and that makes my heart happy. How's everyone doing? Hanging in there? It's never too soon for Christmas music. I know. I like it. I like all the music. I like the elevator music. I recorded a CD a few years ago, and I got to sing some of my favorites, and I did sort of Randy arrangements of them, and I think I'll do one for you right now.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields, as they lay in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and they saw a star shining in the east beyond them far into the earth. It gave the great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Sing Noel, sing Noel, sing Noel.
Skylar Faith, my audience of one. Tonight, I want to start by giving a huge shout out to my production team. Woo! We brought in all the players. We've got the graphics department. Oh, we hired top-notch sound and lighting, set design, producer. We really upped our game here. And that's all my awesome husband, Andrew McGinnis, who is back there. The first 2 nights we were experiencing some major glitches and his computer was overheating and he just spent the entire 45 minutes blowing on his computer and fanning it. I had no idea what he was doing. I was just like, I don't know what's happening over there, but I'm just going to keep singing Christmas music over here. I love you. You're doing a great job. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Look at all the people on. I'm so happy to see you guys. Hey, Patrick. Hi, Greg. It's so good to see you. Wow. And we are really represented. We've got the East Coast. We've got the Midwest. We have the South, the Southwest, the North, Southwest. Wait, that can't be a thing. The Northwest, right? You're really decided to tune in for a great night because I am so happy to welcome a new friend and someone that I would wish could come to California to be on the Jingle Ball stage with me. And I would have begged her and asked her if she could come out to do it. But luckily, she's here in Nashville and we're virtual. So I get to introduce you to someone you may already know. Before I bring her on, I have to do a special shout out to my sister in music, Eve Sellis, for introducing me to this gem of a woman who's going to be my first guest tonight. And you know, it's fantastic when you meet a performer that you sort of connect with. You have that instant thing where you just kind of know that you're going to be fast friends. And then when you hear them and you experience their music and then find out that they've got this whole history of incredible music and music stories, but they're so humble and kind that they never would have told you that. She is a well-decorated songwriter, awarded musician who has written for, you can, like they always say, just Google it. You can Google her credits. She's written for just about everyone. And in her own right, she's a gorgeous singer-songwriter filled with so much spirit. I'm going to stop talking about her and I'm going to bring her on to do a little holiday music for you. Please welcome to my screen, Kim McLean. That rhymed. Yay! Welcome to Jingle Ball.
I'm so proud to be part. I would have totally flown out to San Diego to do this.
I was actually thinking that, maybe another time you could do Eve's one weekend, right? And then we could do mine the next. And then during the week, we could just hang out. It'd be awesome. We'll do a West Coast. And now that she's in Nashville, we're going to do a Nashville one too. Hi, it's good to see you, friend. So how are you?
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. How are you holding up? How's it going for you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm somewhat of an introvert in my natural state, so quarantining serves me well.
So, I know you do so much. I know you're an educator. I know you're doing your Tuesday evening things, which are just incredible to build community. And you're also a professional musician. So in a lot of ways, just like for everyone, everything that you do has been altered and changed. You are a person who deals with people and now we are dealing with people this way, right? It's crazy.
Yes, but we're creatives and we're very resourceful and resilient, and my heart breaks for all of the lives being lost. And country music industry just lost a great Charlie Pride a couple of days ago, and so it's kind of a time to celebrate how resilient we are, but then to also allow ourselves to kind of get through it together. And
Absolutely.
our hearts wrapped around those who are experiencing loss.
Yeah, it's certainly a time for that and for gratitude that we are healthy enough to sort of carry on and do this. As crazy as it is, there are many that can't do a lot of what they want to do right now. So I'm with you. I'm with you for bringing gratitude to this crazy time. Go ahead.
I'm really realizing what not to take for granted about life, So Christmas is kind of brighter this year against the dark canvas, we might say.
See, that's why I love ya. Yep. Yep, it's true. It shines a light on a whole different thing, right? It's incredible. So I've just fallen in love with listening to your music since I met you, and you know, I I would love it if you would share some of your music with our listeners and some of the people watching. I know many many of the folks online. I'm looking here. I'm kind of cheating. I'm looking on Facebook. A lot of people know you already, but a few of my friends have never heard you, and I would love for them to. Well, they don't know that they know some of your songs, but I really want to introduce them, and I want you to be at your first Jingle Ball and play for my people. So will you do a song for us?
I would love to. Thank you. Now, I don't have a Christmas tree, but I wore my Mickey Mouse Christmas shirt for you.
It's perfect.
This is my Christmas tree.
I love it.
So
it's perfect.
I happen to have written a Christmas song that has become it's becoming a thing. I think from what I hear. But I actually wrote it for an amazing group called the Martins. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're in the Southern Gospel Inspo genre. And they had recorded this song. I wrote it to be a kind of a rockabilly gospel, rockabilly gospel Christmas song. And they did this amazing job with it and put it on their album, and it was Grammy nominated. And so that was fun. That really means a bunch of people got to hear it. So that was cool.
You're so cool. It's a big deal. It's awesome.
Well, it's a blessing. So here we go. This is called Go Tell. And one of my favorite stories behind this song is I used to get to sing it with my daughter. One of my daughters, she's grown now. But we used to sing this a lot as she was growing up. So it's a real sentimental thing to sing this song. And I wish she were here. But
oh, I love it. All right. Here's Kim McLean.
Shepherds on the hillside, there were angels in the sky. They said, boys, don't you be afraid, this is the night of your life. There's a baby in a manger that the whole world needs to know. It begins here with you, here's what you must do. Go tell, go tell, go tell, go tell. Once you've seen that shining star, you can't keep it to yourself. Go tell it near and far. He is Emmanuel. Go tell, go tell, go tell, go tell. To your brother, go tell your sister too. Tell it to everybody you meet. Tell them you got good news. Tell them about that little baby born in Bethlehem. Tell them his name is Jesus and he's come to free us. Go tell, go tell, go tell, go tell. Once you've seen that shining star, you can't keep it to yourself. Go tell it near and far. He is Emmanuel. Go tell, go tell, go tell, go tell. The wise men are gonna shout it, and the rich, the poor, and the lame. Yeah, and if they were able, the cows in the stable would praise his holy name. Once you've seen that shining star, you can't keep it to yourself. Go tell it near and far. He is Emmanuel. go tell. Go, 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 go tell. Go, 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 go tell.
Woo-hoo! I love it. I love it. I love it.
Really shuffle, really.
I love it. I love everything about it. And I love, it's funny when you look through all the Christmas songs, everyone's always like, is there like a groovy, like soulful, upbeat Christmas song? I feel like we don't have enough of those. I'm sure you're hearing that now, that it's like totally gaining momentum. It's super cool. I love it. And where can people find that? Is like, where can people grab it if they hear it and they want to hear it again?
Well, you can look up the Martins.
Yep.
Because they do it every Christmas, and you can Google them. You can YouTube it. It's on iTunes, I'm sure, and it's on
Very
their
cool. Love it.
CD, and it's part of a Christmas musical. I think that Word put out, and they did an arrangement of it mixed with "Go Tell It on the Mountain," and I didn't plan that, but that was cool.
No, that's a good tie-in. That's good. That's good crossover right there. People, yeah, that's a good one. Well, people are loving it. I love it. Oh, Angel's on. Hi, Angel. Good to see you. That's someone that Kim introduced me to. Miss Karen is on. You're getting lots of love from the people. So, when I have a guest on, like I'm, looking for your information, we put your website on. And so I Googled, I've done it before. I'm guilty of the Google. And I saw something funny today. I'm going to totally put you on the spot in a good way, I hope. But I saw, along with all of your many credits and really, all the amazing artists that you've written for, all the awards you've won, you've had tons of placements. And I noticed we just recently totally binged the entire 6 seasons of The West Wing, because it just seemed like the right thing to do with everything going on in the world. We already loved it. I'd already seen it like twice. So we just did it again. And I saw today that you have a track there, and now I'm going nuts trying to figure out what episode and then I'm like, I'm going to ask her if she remembers, and she's probably not going to remember what season, but do you remember the song and or the season?
I do not, but I love the show West Wing. And what's curious about that, to have a song in there, that it doesn't have a lot of music.
No, that's what I thought exactly, except that like incredibly well-known theme song, which I just still get chills. I think is just beautiful. And so I was like, wait, if she's in there, how did I miss it? Because it's true. It's one of those songs. So you don't remember. I knew it. I can
look it up on my ASCAP. That's how I even found out about it, on my royalty statement. But what you can chalk that up to is having great publishers.
That's so awesome.
Shout out to great publishers.
I love that. And I purposely kind of asked that so that people would know that's how many tracks you have out there that have been cut by other people and placed in other things. You're like, oh yeah, that one. If I had one, I would know the date I recorded it, what CD. I'd know like everything, who sang it, everything about it. All right. Well, we'll totally look that up. It's so good to have you here. And I miss, we had a chance to do a couple little things before this whole pandemic happened, and it was just wonderful to share the stage with you. And then now I'm not like physically sharing the stage with anybody, but I can't wait till this is over and we can do that and we can be together and sing and harmonize and do all the stuff that, songwriters do together.
Yeah,
would love it. Yeah, I miss you. I miss you, and I'm so happy to see you. Will you do another one for us? Can I get another one out of you if I ask really nicely? I know everyone would love it.
Always. You
okay.
Don't even have to see my arm. This is a joy.
Awesome.
This is great that you do this program. I have a song that means a lot to me. This one is kind of I can dedicate. You know what? I'm going to dedicate this tonight to my son and my daughters, because my son is represented in verse 1 and my daughters are represented in verse 2. When they were little, like your little girl. And my son's name is Will, but I changed his name to Michael in this song. Leanne Womack recorded it, and it did pretty well for a little bit on the charts. But my favorite story about this song is that the first time I got to hear it on the radio, my son was a little fella. He was sitting in the back seat in a car seat, and he knew Mommy had sung this song. But when he heard Leanne Womack singing it, she sings about 10 stories higher than I do, and I wondered if he would know it was his song, and he didn't say a word. And I just kind of put the rearview mirror down to see if he was noticing, And he was just grinning from ear to ear. So he knew. So it's not officially a Christmas song, but it mentions December and a childlike spirit and how we wait for December, which implies we're waiting, for Santa and stuff. So it's a Christmas song now. Knew this kid, his name was Michael. He was only 4 years old. We sat on a rock and started talking. He told me things I didn't know. He said yesterday he was an Indian. How he played with buffalo. And I got a sense that he had been there. He made me really want to go. Remember waiting all year for December. Thought God was crying when it rained. And that the stars, fireflies, dreams were real and big as life. It was forever, every day. Then I was tucking in my little girl. She held my hand and we said a prayer. And I prayed, bless Grandma with the angels. She said, hey Mom, she's standing right over there. I couldn't see you, but I don't doubt it. Maybe 'cause I'm older and less wise. What if heaven's all around us? It only seen through children's eyes. Never waiting all year for December. Thought God was crying when it rained. And that the stars, the fireflies, dreams were real and big as life. It was forever, every day. They say when you're old, you're a child again. But do we have to wait till then? Remember waiting all year for December. Thought God was crying when it rained. And that the stars, fireflies, dreams were real, big as life. It was forever, every day. It was forever. I knew this kid, his name was Michael.
Not fair, not cool, making the host of the Jingle Ball cry. That's not right. Well, it started before you started singing it when you were talking about him in the rear view, knowing it was Mama's song. Lots of people giving you love that know that song, and we're happy to hear it. And oh, it's beautiful. The lines. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yay. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here, friend. And we put up your website before so that, as you'll find with a lot of Nashville songwriters that have had a lot of cuts with a lot of other people, like that song you just did, and I died when you said she did it about 12 octaves higher. Hysterical. I know exactly what you're talking about. And, but then you have a release of your music so that people can hear what they're experiencing right now, So we put that website up. Please support Kim, buy her CDs, buy her music, download her beautiful messages. She is as spirit-filled as she is talented. And that's why I'm so happy to call her my friend, my sister. And I'm so happy that you've been on Randy's Jingle Ball. Did you notice we took out the just for you? We took it out. We took the we rebranded because of Kim. No, there were other reasons, but but honestly, Kim, I figured if there was any year that needed that word in there, it was this year, honestly.
I did. It was an innocent. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Well, I'll explain that story later. Thank you so much for doing this. I love you. I'm happy to see you, and I can't wait till we can be together and play together for reals.
Yes, I know. I love you too. I hope we can see each other soon.
Yes. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Okay, friend?
You too, Randy. Love you.
Okay, good night. That's my friend Kim McLean. I'm so glad to share. I'm so glad to share her with you. This is really fun. You know what Jingle Ball is like. I bring lots of people up on stage and we try to do some songs together. And I always, as I tour around the country and I meet artists, I've been to Boston and New York and oh my gosh, Seattle and San Diego and Nashville. And I've said like, oh, I wish I could get you in California with me at the same time to do Jingle Ball. And so this is actually, as far as different as it is this year, it's great because I get to bring on artists from all over the place and it's super fun. I think right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to talk about our next artist a little bit. I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'm going to play the video first and let you enjoy some of my dear friends. So I talk a lot about the move that we made to Nashville. It was a big deal. We lived in California. I'm a Jersey girl who lived in California for many, many years. And then my little family and I came out to Nashville. And I'd been coming here to tour for 10 years pretty regularly, several times a year. And as I kept coming back, I kept thinking about wanting to stay longer, changing my ticket each time. I'd stay a little bit longer than I was supposed to. And one of the people that I would visit and really have long chats with and do music with was my good friend Jason. Jason and DeMarco are incredible performers, musicians, singers. You know them. They've had hits on the chart. They've toured the country doing their spirit pop for years and years, and our paths have crossed doing a lot of the different festivals over the years. But they make their home here in Nashville. And so, you're always looking at, well, you're leaving so much. But one of the things that I knew that I would gain when I came to Nashville is having my friends closer to me and being able to experience their voices and their spirits closer, like in a much closer zip code. So I want to share something with you, a little musical offering from my friends right now to get us into the spirit and the season and just, I don't know, just smile about all of the kind of amazing people that I know. So here are Jason and DeMarco.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, who mourns in holy exile until the Son of God appears. Oh come thou Israel, come and see. Our spirits by thy enmity, but disperse the looming clouds of night, and as dark shadows to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy could save are sons and daughters. Ladies, you know that your baby boy has come to make you new. This child that you delivered would soon deliver you. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Mary, did you know that your baby boy was the Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy was heaven's perfect lamb? And that sleeping child, your home, he is the great I
Oh, if that doesn't put you in the spirit of things, yay! I think that we can talk to those artists, or at least one of those artists right now, if he's around. Jason, are you here with us by any chance?
I am.
Jason Warner. Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's just so interesting watching that, thinking, oh my gosh, it would feel so good to be on stage again, wouldn't it?
I know. I was thinking, as people were tuning in, they were like, where is this? Where's this concert happening? Do they have a mask on? What's going on? I was totally thinking that too. I know, but that was, well, this is great. We have the artist, so I can ask. Can you tell us when that was recorded? When and where was that?
That was I think 2 years ago in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We were performing at a United Church of Christ. And we usually it's become a tradition. We go down there every December and do a Christmas show there. So this was the first year we didn't get to do that, which we're missing, but it was fun too. My lucky number's 5. I didn't realize this was your 5th night of the Jingle Balls. So
no coincidence. I believe that. That's so cool. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I mean, it's different, it's all different. We're just getting creative and trying to figure this out. It's beautiful. You know how much I love your winter CD. I mean, I played that in my car for gosh, I don't know how long. And then just hearing you guys together, it's just, it's beautiful. And I know for you, you guys were kind of like double whammy, triple whammied hit by this entire pandemic. Not that, we're all okay, but you run a nonprofit that deals with foster youth. You run a space that's for rentals with farm to table dinners, and you're both musicians. So it seems like all of those were kind of impacted by this, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. We, our whole nonprofit, the majority of our programming had to cease just because we work primarily with foster children and foster families. And we live on a ranch. And so it's also a venue. And so that was really affected. And then we do dinners, which that was affected. Luckily, the Airbnb, even though it was affected March and April, people ended up flocking to the country.
Yes.
And so
yes, they did.
Thankfully, that part, Airbnb kind of picked up for us in May and then was really steady. It was interesting. People were wanting to leave the city. We had people coming from all over, Chicago, some major cities, just wanting to get away out.
Yeah.
with their families.
I'm
So yeah, it's
sure.
been an interesting year for sure.
Yeah, it is. Well, it makes me so happy to hear y'all sing. I love it. I'm that person. I'm that girl. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but anytime I have the two of you in the same room, I force you to sing something together. It's just like I can't help myself. I'm just horrible. I'm
I
like,
know. And unfortunately, DeMarco wasn't here. He's getting his hair did this evening. So,
okay. That's important. I mean, that's
so,
important. Well,
yeah.
tell him that we love him. We put up your information. We put up Gratitude Ranch, affectionately known as the Gratitudes.
Yeah.
And we put up the information for safe. So if the people are feeling, like they want to give some, oh, good job, Andrew. Look at you. What are you doing?
Hey,
What's
can I just say
happening?
congratulations to you for having Andrew, because he is amazing. I'm looking at all the layout of what he's doing, and it just blows me away. It's all so beautiful. You look beautiful. Your setting is
Oh, you're
beautiful.
sweet.
You want to just come snuggle with you and drink some hot cocoa.
Right? Right. It gets a little warm after about 30 minutes.
We need to add a little rum or something to it, but
Yeah, no, yes, we would. Well, that's your site basically, and it talks about the farm to table that you do and how a lot of what you do there at your gorgeous ranch supports your nonprofit, which is finding safe housing for youth, especially those that are transitioning out of foster care. And I thought it was also so interesting that it was no mistake, that I had you on with Kim also, that,
I know.
she's been down to your place several times now for the Luna Diva concert and then also for the Earth Day video that we did. So
I know, when I saw
I
her
feel like,
on, that was
yeah,
awesome.
she's another one. I feel like it's, Jason and I feel very, and DeMarco, we feel very strongly about the, your tribe and the
Yeah.
people that you surround yourself with and how there are no coincidences. And I don't know if I even told you, but Jason and I had a conversation. We've had many conversations about this, but we had a conversation not too long ago. And we used this expression that we like called "it's a God thing." And I wound up writing a song about that I played on a Randy's Live a few weeks ago. So I'm going to have to play it again some night and send it to you. You are responsible for that. I don't know, in for a word, in for a third, something like that.
That's awesome. Well, we love you and we're so grateful you're here in Nashville. And I'm just grateful that you're putting out this amazing content on a global platform that people can still bask in the gifts of all these people. So thank you for all you're doing.
Well, thank you, friend. Well, I can't wait till we can all get together. Hug the kiddos for me. Tell them how much we miss them. Skylar misses them, and hug your honey. I love you, and have a wonderful holiday. If I don't see you, I don't think we'll probably be doing our New Year's thing this year, but I know. But we will soon. We'll make it happen soon, as long as it's safe.
A New Year's Zoom party.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat last year. All right. I love you. Stay safe. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And you should, if you can, Google Jason and DeMarco, and their CDs are beautiful. They have released several CDs, and I listened. I mean, there was a time where I would play their CDs in my car, and it was embarrassing because I knew them, and I was also wearing the CD out, just playing their music. It's always so breathtaking to me that they found one another and then they sing that way together. It's like, what? I don't know. It's pretty amazing. But you know what? I found an amazing producer and graphics department. And are you okay? Oh, see, he's there. He's hanging in. I'm going to do just a couple more quick things before I let you go this evening. Hello, Abby. Oh, come on over. It's nice to see all my friends here. There are so many people on that would be at our Jingle Ball. So I know we're always trying to enjoy, the spirit and spread community. And that's what we do at Jingle Ball. But I needed to speak a little bit on the significance of what today is. It is the anniversary of the tragedy that happened at Sandy Hook. And the reason that I thought it would be okay to kind of bring this up tonight, even though we're in a happy and warm place. It's important that through music, I'm able to also address things that are important to me and speak on things that have touched me. And Sandy Hook in particular, not only touched me because it happened when Skylar was only a few months old, it also coincided with the weekend we had our Jingle Ball. Andrew and I were up in Los Angeles at his work party for Original Productions, where he was working at the time. And we drove home in separate cars, hearing the unfolding news of the tragedy that happened. And in some ways, I was forever changed by that. It was a brand new mom. I looked down at this little in my arms, and I didn't know how to reconcile the two feelings that I was having about wanting to never let her step foot outside of my home again, and knowing what the holiday was going to mean for these families. So tonight, we'd also like to shine a light on the Sandy Hook Promise. They're an organization that are doing some really incredible things. I've known about them since I sang at the Disarm Hate Rally in Washington, which was specifically speaking about gun violence. But they're doing some really incredible things. They are, oh, look at that sweet face. They are working to make sure that when a problem is out there, people address it. If you see something, you say something. If you feel like you find someone struggling, or it's not a good time for someone, you address it, you reach out to them. They're going into schools and saying, hey, if a classmate online is talking about some crazy things, maybe you want to tell an adult, maybe you want to talk to them about it or bring it to someone's attention, because a lot of these things can be stopped. And it all comes back to what we try to do here when I come live to you guys. It comes back to community, and it comes back to loving one another. And I'm looking down and I'm seeing so many of my friends down there, and I'm realizing that if we did more of this, if we did more of talking to one another and making sure you're okay, are you okay, I'm not okay, that would be one way that we could stop this. Obviously, there's so much more work to do. I was on a beautiful vigil yesterday, and we talked about all the ways we can just, safely store our firearms and make sure people that are struggling don't have access to those firearms. There's lots of things. It's an ongoing conversation. But tonight, I want to do a song that means two things to me. One, it's a blessing for the kids and the adults that were taken at Sandy Hook, but also it speaks to me on the level of the spirit of musicianship. Because after it happened, I was feeling lost and I didn't exactly know what to do. And I remembered that in the past, I had created benefit singles. So I said to 9 other musician friends of mine, many of whom are on Randy's Jingle Ball this week, have already been on. I said, hey, would you donate a song to do something for Sandy Hook? And they all came together and they helped me release a small CD, and it was called Angel Songs. And it was all for I think it was the Newtown Alliance at first, and now Sandy Hook Promise. And it just goes to show you that people were all trying to heal from this. And so it's the spirit of community and the spirit of goodness. And so I'm going to sing a song right now. It's called Angel Choir. And I hardly ever perform this, but I thought tonight it might be a good way to send our love up to the families of Sandy Hook and all the families that are grieving. I thought I felt your breath today, gently on my skin. I closed my eyes, I shut them tight to let it all sink in. I thought I heard your voice today, I ran to greet the sound. I did not recognize the tune, but oh, what I found. But oh, what I found. I heard the angel choir. Nothing has ever sounded so sweet. I hear the angel choir singing to me. I thought I felt your hand today, holding on to mine. I closed it tight, my knuckles white, to give me peace of mind. I thought I heard your laugh today, like bells ringing in my ear. I took a breath to remember it, so I would feel no fear, so I would feel no fear. I hear the angel choir. Nothing has ever sounded so sweet. I hear the angel choir singing to me. I hear the angel choir, all of their voices pure and strong. I hear the angel choir leading us on. Just a little prayer to guide us as we go. Have no fear, I'm always here. You'll never walk alone.
choir, all of their voices so sweet. I hear the angel choir singing to me. I hear the angel choir, all of their voices pure and strong. I hear the angel choir leading us on. They're leading us on.
So that's for Sandy Hook. You can certainly look up the Sandy Hook Promise, and you can find out what they're doing. It's important work, and I'm happy to support what they do. It's so great to see you guys on tonight. Thanks, and Juliet, it's nice to see you. Oh, it's so nice to see my friends on Randy's Jingle Ball Night 5. Okay, we have great guests for you this week. It's incredible the lineup that we have. So many people that you've seen on Randy's Live, but also some people that you haven't, and people that you've seen live at Randy's Jingle Ball, and some that you haven't. Skylar Faith, you have been such a sweet audience member tonight, always. Is it hard to be the only audience member? I mean, it's kind of tough. You got to be, well, you're working, Daddy. Whoa, okay, okay, sorry. He's an audience member. Oh, you just need one more title. Andrew McGinnis, you are doing, the people want to know, I got a text today. Are you going to be doing a mix-in with McGinnis during the 12 nights of Jingle Ball? Maybe do it on the 12th. Maybe do it on the last one. She's pushing you right to the end. Can we promise the people what they want? If they can't get whistling, can they at least get a mix-in with McGinnis? Can they? Skylar Faith, would you like to come up here and do a song with Mommy? We gotta go out with a bang, don't you think? I mean, you're dressed like you're ready for a party. Let's go. We are remote schooling it this week. That's right. Here in Tennessee, they go in and then they don't, and then they come back. And shout out to all of those amazing teachers. I have no idea how you're doing it. It's unbelievable. But they're doing it. And, I also want to say, I don't know how the students are doing it. You guys are doing great. You're working really hard. It's crazy. It's different. Let's see. Do you want to get a bell from the tree and maybe play it with me? You know this song. We did it last year. Are there any bells? There's a bell. There we go. Would you like to play that? No pressure. No pressure. I don't know what that was. Should we do this? Look, we did this one last year. You sang it live at Randy's Jingle Ball. Do you kind of remember it? Yeah? Okay. No, I don't think we did. No, I don't think so. Okay.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swinging, jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Woo! Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a right time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell rock. You're not going to sing? You remember you sang last year. Do you want to sing a little bit? Dad, do you want to sing? No? Okay, just me. Great. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swinging, jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Nice. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock, big finish. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell
throw the bell? Big finish. Better than a mic drop. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. No, I agree. A mic drop is back. Yeah. And so doing the part of Drum Sugar tonight, that was Skylar Faith McGinnis. Oh, such a cute story. So we always called Drum Sugar Noah Drum Sugar, and Lisa Sanders called Skylar when she was really, really little Sugar Cube. Noah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Noah, you still have a job. Don't you worry. But that had a lot of spirit. I loved it. Okay, you know what it's time for? It's our big finish. It's the 12 Nights of Randy Jingle Ball. Oh dear, help me. I don't know. I wrote a list, and I need to remember to bring the list up. There's the list. It's most of the list. Here we go. Okay, do you guys remember it? I could use a little help. If they write it and they remember it faster than I get there, will you please put it on the screen, mister? You're like the great Oz. You're doing a great job. Please tune in tomorrow for Jingle Ball. We've got, I don't know, can I do the math? 7 left? I think 7. We're taking this all the way to the 22nd. It's going to be great. Okay, here we go. She's going to try to help me. Sure. Do you want to? Yes, of course. Come here. Do you know it? I hope you know it. I don't know it. On the first night of Randy's Jingle Ball, my true love gave to me drum, sugar, and a funky beat. Nice. That one was easy. Okay, one's always easy. On the second night of Randy's Jingle Ball, my true love gave to me Catherine Beeks and a Hanukkah message from the Baird Kids, and drum, sugar, and a funky beat. How's it going? On the third night of Randy's Jingle Ball, my true love gave to me Zach, the troubadour of peace, Catherine Beek and a Hanukkah message from the Baird Kids, and drum, sugar, and a funky beat. It's the 145 that kills you. I see I've lost track. Where were we at? On the fourth night of Randy's Jingle Ball, my true love gave to me forever friends and family, Zach, the troubadour of peace, Catherine Beeks and the Hanukkah message from the Baird Kids, and drum, sugar, and a funky beat. Woo! Okay. And we haven't done tonight. Yeah. On the fifth night of Randy's Jingle Ball, 5, my true love gave to me Kim McLean and the Gratitudes. Ha! Forever friends and family, Zach, the troubadour of peace, Catherine, and a Hanukkah message from the Baird Kids, and drum, sugar, and a funky beat. Woo! There it is. Oh, that 5 on me. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember that your attracts your, and we love our tribe. We love our tribe, and we love your vibe and our vibe. I love you, Skylar. Thank you, Andrew McGinnis. Thanks to Kim McLean and Jason and DeMarco, and have a beautiful evening, and we will see you here tomorrow night. Bye.